What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lewis, and on today's video we are going to be reviewing the all-new Radical Torpedo Direct Hit. This is going to be very similar to that original torpedo, or the other torpedo, but with one really big difference, which we're going to get to here in a second. Before we get into any more details behind this Direct Hit, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're on the way to the next big major milestone. I'd super appreciate it if you could support the channel that way. Down below in the description, there's gonna be a couple links. If you'd like to order the ball spinner, or my custom chamois, use the links down below in the description. If you wanna order this polo or any of the jerseys in any of my videos, efx.co, promo code Napoles10, they get you 10% off your entire order. All right, so the Direct Hit. Radical released the Torpedo and the Torpedo Direct Hit at the same time. And so there's going to be a few similarities, obviously. It's the same torpedo asymmetric core. So in 15 has an RG of 2.48, a max differential of 0.054, and an intermediate differential of 0.017. So the exact same core as the other torpedo. But the cover stock is where it's going to be night and day. It's going to be radically different than the original torpedo. This cover stock is the low friction reactive cover stock that comes out of box at a 2000 factory compound finish. Well, damn, Lewis, what does low friction reactive even mean? Well, according to the notes that I got and the notes that you can see on the website, it's the same kind of technology as the Spy, where it was like a textured polyester. This doesn't say anything about being textured polyester, but it's the same kind of idea where you can use it as a spare ball, but you can also use it as a strike ball. So I'm gonna be filming this as the last video I do of the day, when there's the most amount of transition to see what this looks like. I'm also gonna shoot this at a couple spares just to see, because I'm a lower speed, higher rev rate two-hander. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep this online for a 10-pin. We'll see, I may be wrong. But let me know in the comments, are you guys excited about this kind of cover stock technology? Why or why not? We'll see you on the lanes. All right, so this is gonna be the first ball here reviewing the Radical Torpedo Direct Hit. This ball, it feels different than a reactive ball, but as you're gonna see, I'm never gonna throw this for spares ever because of how quick this thing is down lane. It's pretty crazy. So the first shot, I'm gonna show you guys a shot from really straight, and you're gonna see that this is gonna be not even close, and then we'll move in, because we're gonna have to. Yeah, like I'm never gonna throw that for spares. It hooks way too much. So we're gonna reset this and really move in, and you know, actually, I'll just shoot this for the spare. This is a little bit easier to shoot, like with a reactive ball. But this outhooks any spare ball that I've ever thrown. There we go, spare ball. But for a strike ball, I was really expecting something that was gonna allow me to play a little bit straighter, and this just is not it. The oil doesn't really absorb either into the ball. It's it kind of stays pretty slimy on the ball, which is not good for my offhand, because my offhand tends to move. So we're gonna move left here and get this one going into the friction. Oh my God. So listen, yeah, it's a spare ball. When I was filming, or when I was warming up, it hooked from there, and now it did not at all. Of course. Huh? Oh my God, dude. Way to make me look bad. Okay, let's move back right. Way to make me look bad. Dude, that struck earlier from there. No. All right. Well, we'll move right of that. Okay, guys, it was not doing this earlier, okay? I promise you. That's. Oh my God, dude. And scene. That's hilarious, guys. Okay, let's move right again. It was not doing this earlier. All right, let's go back to the same spot where in the first shot went Brooklyn. Guys, I promise you, it hooked like 15 boards more than this when I was warming up. What? Dude, I'm shocked. So, hey, how much you want to bet the strikes? Slow. All right. Telling Chris I bet the shot strikes here. Hey, I understand it now. Or not. Dude, I have not struck at all. I have not struck at all. Yeah, don't throw strikes with spare balls. No, seriously, I don't think I've thrown a single strike. When I was warming up, I did. All right, let's shut our angles down. Bang! First shot of the video, babe. No, just kidding. No, but I shut my angles down. I did not get it right at all. And from here, if I 10 pin or anything like that, I'll use this for the spare. The one thing I don't like about this ball is how the oil cakes up on the cover. Because the not striking, you know, that is what it is. Just got to get lined up. But the oil caking on the cover, I don't like the way that feels. Same spot here, nice and square. Yeah. I mean, from there it looks pretty good. It does like nothing. Can I see myself throwing this for strikes? Probably not. I mean, I would need to have so much friction. And in league, the league pattern here is more volume, longer pattern than this. I really can't see myself throwing this in league. And then as a spare ball, I mean, maybe now, but if I 10 pin here, I'll throw this at the spare and see. And we drilled this pretty strong, and it's going pretty straight, so maybe I could plug this and drill it even a little bit weaker, and then it'll be a good spare ball. But I'm right at 20 here for like the first time ever. Three for three. I mean, look, it looks pretty good, right? It looks pretty good. But, you know, if I get it right, it's not going to hook. If I get it in, it's going to create zero traction. This could be like the ultimate, like, break glass in case of emergency ball. But I think if you're like a super high rev rate player with a low ball speed, like extremely rev dominant, I think that you can get away with this for sure. Like for me, I'm intentionally slowing my speed down and really trying to square up. Ball's amazing. Okay, you want it? It's yours if you want it. Chris said the ball's amazing. I mean, I think what I'm doing is pretty amazing. I think it's pretty amazing how straight I'm able to play. Because you know that when I was one-handed, I liked playing straight like that. But I really couldn't do that two-handed. Hey, am I in the way of the camera, by the way? Can you check while I throw this next shot? Because all my other videos, I was like super far left. It's the same thing. I'm like pointing my toes to the 7-pin, trying to really square up. Oh, hook a lot. Torpedo Direct Hit. That's a 5-bagger. Hey, Torpedo Messenger with the direct hit. That's perfect. No, it looks good. Yo, this ball's the nut. Yeah. Like, if you're bowling in like a really old center, wood lanes, like, no, I don't know about short pattern, but like on super high friction. What'd you say? Did you say the GOAT? Hey, 0 for 6 to start, 6 for 6 since. That's hilarious. Let's see, we're at 10 minutes. Yo, that messenger looked pretty good though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, no way, I'll not. Hey, listen, I've reviewed 4 balls today and only 1 messenger out of all of them. That was a little fast. That was a little fast. Should I shoot this spare? This what it's for? All right, we'll shoot the spare. I normally hook at this in league, but I'll go straight at it for right now. That's pretty straight. That's pretty straight. The question is, am I going to 10-pin right now? That's the question. Because I haven't. Huh? Yeah, I'll do that. If I don't 10-pin here in the next couple shots, I'll just try to pick off. I'll just try to pick off the 10-pin by itself. Yeah, that last shot was too fast. Really have to slow down. Yo, that's hilarious. I get to slow down and really just wrench on it. Huh? Yeah. Well, I can see the name, right? Just the torpedo. So 0 for 6 to start, and then 7 for 8 since. And all I really did was slow down and move right. Yeah. I'm gonna move right again. Let's see what that looks like. I moved right. And so, okay, flat 10 now. Let's try to pick this up. What are we guessing? Miss it in the right gutter? Probably. All right, so for the sake of this spare shot, I'm just gonna shoot it like I normally shoot it. All right. Same spot as I normally shoot my 10 pin from. And see what this looks like. I mean, it hooked a little. It hooked a little. Hooked a little. Hey, that went pretty straight. When I first drilled it, and I'm sorry I'm not looking at the camera talking to my buddy Chris. When I first threw it, it hooked a ton. And now it's not hooking at all. Yeah. That's hilarious. All right, last shot of the video. Throw one more strike. I'm gonna move back left because when I went right, it kind of forced that flat 10. Chris is pointing right at the bag. He's like, in the bag, in the bag. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll bring it to league, but that's hilarious. That's pretty good ball motion from really straight. Guys, we'll see you on the next one. Bro, that's hilarious.